that I don't get offended when I don't get invited to stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, bro, like, how are you not mad? It's like, I'm used to this.
I'm not new to this. Ain't that what he said?
I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
Hey, man.
But yeah, y'all ready?
Yeah.
I see that one.
This submarine
Submarine.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the StruggleHolics podcast, episode 126.
Yes, sir.
Damn, that's crazy. 126 episodes.
Thank
Like
you.
saying it out loud is crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like it.
Like when cause I've been interviewing like for jobs and stuff. Like when I go to places, I be talking about my podcast. They're like, "What do you like doing outside of work? Like, what are your hobbies?" I'm like, "I got this." I'm like, hey.
I don't think you want to tell a job, like a new job that you.
Dude,
Don't tell them the name.
The name.
Because they're going to go look it up and listen to what you talk about. And listen to like,
that.
niggas be doing this. Niggas be nigga.
Man,
Like, nah.
fuck that. Hire my boy Josh, man. Watch the podcast.
About to be employed.
We are your host, Clay Tizzle.
J Smooth.
Alisha.
Amondo.
Employed niggas in this bitch.
Employed
I've been
niggas.
enjoying this half year off. I can't lie.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Bro, work gonna seem so funny
When you think about
get
it,
back.
2023, I've been off work more than I have work.
True.
Wow.
That's
I love that for you.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it now because I can actually walk and crap. But I'm going to physical therapy and stuff. But the lower left side of my back hurt because I've been compensating for my foot. So now like my left side hurt, my right foot kind of still not fully walking on it all the way. Well, I'm putting more pressure and everything on it. I just gotta get back used to it.
Yeah.
So I'm like walking funny all the time, like waddling and crap. Okay, it's like, you walking weird. I'm like, I need a cane because my hip hurt.
I made that recommendation. I'm like, hey man, you got a pimp walk. Like he carrying something with him. Something like,
hey, if that keep niggas off me. But y'all want to talk about
we're gonna talk about the submarine first.
Yeah, I was about to say, y'all want to talk about the news of the week.
Yeah.
Big subs.
So everybody knows what's going on now.
Unless you've been
If they went down on the dub machine, they would have survived. That's all I'm saying.
You're wrong for that. You're wrong. I'm not even gracing that with a laugh.
I wish I had like a drum roll, like that
But
terrible.
So
anyway, go ahead, Josh.
So for people that don't know, there was it's called a submersal or submersal is what its technical term is called. But the submersal that was going down to visit the Titanic, courtesy of Ocean Gate, ended up opening the pearly gates. And now, unfortunately, we lost 5 good people. Unfortunately,
we don't know if they're good.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't really know them.
RIP, all the same.
Is it though?
So, a little bit of the facts about this whole excursion. So, it was this submersal that was going to visit the Titanic deep down in the ocean. That's been there 111 years. That's been photographed, videoed, and all that stuff before. But these people wanted to see what was good. They wanted to see like up close and personal, like feast their own eyes on it, even though it don't have windows, and they would have to look at it through a screen. But they wanted to get up and close and see that.
Wait a fucking minute.
No, I think it had a little window.
It had to.
It had a little window.
You couldn't have paid that much money to get down there.
Oh, wait. You mean
you
you wouldn't pay $250,000 to go down to see the Titanic through a screen? Like while you down there? 1,200 or 12,000 feet below the sea level? You telling me you wouldn't want to do that?
Just to say
Go
that
ahead,
you down there?
Some baller shit, though. Think about it.
With the PlayStation controller?
That's not even baller. That is. You could have did something else to show you ball.
Nah.
At least do something we can see you living with.
I could have went to charity. Respectfully. Paid to die?
So the submersal that they took down there, these 5 passengers, one of them being the CEO of the company, along with 4 others. One of them, one of the people took their 19-year-old son with them, I thought was peculiar, to say the least. But I'm gonna leave it there. Leave that for everybody else to interpret. And it was a remote control, like game controller controlled.
He went down there with a PS3 controller, controlling the submarine.
Good old Logitech.
It was a Logitech F17. it was a $30 controller, and he did an interview. Like the guy, the CEO, he did an interview last year, and he goes, "We run this whole thing through this game controller." His words specific. So, I mean, I'm gonna walk y'all down the timeline. Just like what happened. How everything went down. So
we'll shorten it for everybody, so that way.
Oh yeah,
we can get these jokes.
I'm trying to let Josh finish,
I just got the footnotes.
Nigga, because you just paid $250,000 to get controlled by a $30 controller. Nigga, you could have built that yourself for that money. What's wrong with you?
Oh my god,
you could have did this yourself for that much.
So Sunday at 1:00 is when the dive took place. That's when they, all right, we out of here. Get your last little pictures. We going down under. And then, the first hour chilling, hour 30 chilling, hour 45, all contact with the Titan lost. And then 15 minutes later, they sent out their last distress signal. And then, the U.S. Coast Guard got involved, and then all the search and everything happened. And then eventually, fast forward to today, found a debris field, is what this was defined as, of the missing Titan, and all the people obviously presumed dead.
Apparently, what I'm reading, this is Twitter research. Titanic submarine implosion reportedly was heard days ago.
Yes, I have that right here.
Secret U.S. Navy detection.
Yes.
Heard?
Yes. Yeah. So immediately after it went missing, the U.S. Navy, like they were already on it. Like I'm listening. They got this top secret acoustic device, is what it's described as, and they detected what is suspected may have been that implosion within hours of it going, like hours after losing communication or whatever. So everybody was just looking to, like, get the confirmation, everything, and they sent, like, the military. They sent their own. It's called a. I don't know. It's like a remote thing or whatever. But it's they found the tail of the Titan 1,600 feet away from where the Titanic was in the water.
So do they think they were, like, in the area and then it happened? Because that's fucked.
So it takes.
I'd rather just have. We're gonna die. Just let me die.
It takes 2.5 hours to get down there, they said, and they were 1:45 in, so they were relatively close.
So the U.S. Navy shot their shit down allegedly, and then said we heard.
Shut it down. Wait, what you
mean? No.
Shut that bitch down.
Listen,
that's my conspiracy
when I seen the
theory,
video.
bro.
When I seen the video of them using a hand wrench to tighten the bolts on there.
Like, nigga, you ain't even using no impact drill. You using a fucking
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't see that. When you told me that, I was dumbfounded.
Yeah,
that
they're locked
happening.
in the inside. Even if they can't get out themselves.
If they did get up to the surface, they couldn't open it.
Yeah, they can't. Even if they got up top, they couldn't open it because it was bolted from the outside. They needed somebody outside. So even if they got to the top, they had to still locate where they were in the ocean. Yeah. So like it's crazy to me that, like, if this rumor is true that they knew that they imploded days ago, but they still misleading everybody, saying like, "Hey, we're out here looking for them." Y'all actually got people out there just floating around. That's tax dollars being spent on nothing that you already saw.
That's if they got people. Well, they gotta. To my conspiracy once again, if we done shot this shit down, we gotta go ahead and just pretend a little bit. We don't really care about y'all tax dollars. We trying to cover this up.
They still have 96 hours of oxygen left. We gotta ride it out. We're gonna find them. Like, keep hope alive.
Meanwhile, it's 100% water.
Yeah,
no oxygen there at all. 100% water.
But I mean, one saving grace, I guess, for them. Like, I doubt that they felt any pain from any of the, like, anything happening. Because as soon as it collapses, it's like as fast as you can blink, it's over. Mush, smashed.
Yeah.
So
That little missile hit him.
If I'm gonna be dumb enough to go 13,000 feet into the ocean, I would hope if I'm not coming back, I hope my death is like quick like that.
Yeah, they basically said that would have died. I mean, they would have basically off the implosion. They would have died like that.
So did they even test this device beforehand?
I don't know.
Device?
I was saying, if it get controlled by a controller, I would assume you would test it beforehand with no passengers just to make sure that it was safe.
Clearly not.
For passengers.
Clearly not.
It could have, but
No,
that's why I go back to my first theory.
I think he did put it down. And there's been another, I don't know if it's, I think it was through this, the Ocean Gate. They've done, like, people have been down there. There's been expeditions down there that live
Not just through Ocean Gate,
down
but
there,
there have been other
survived.
ones.
Yeah, there's other people who've been down there. It's just this type of, I think, submersible was like, people were like,
And then, like, you look at, I was reading some of the people that had gone down there before and like what they were saying. And like, man, it's a miracle we made it back alive. Like, I personally wouldn't recommend it. Like,
did the CEO go with them?
Yes,
The
the
CEO
CEO, he was on there with them.
you went on?
No. But
They were doing that for tax
beforehand.
evasion. That's what that was.
beforehand, like with the other people who did the experience. So was this the first group of people who did the experience? No, with this crew.
With Ocean Gate, I think it was.
Okay, so this
And,
because
yeah.
and I seen some stuff they were saying that he didn't want to hire ex-military people.
Yes. Like,
So that's my
50-year-old experienced man. Like, I don't want to hire
that's
them.
my whole military thing. We gonna shoot your shit down. You ain't gonna fuck with us. We ain't fucking with you. Allegedly.
That's fair.
Nah, that shit is crazy, bro. There's no amount of money you could pay me to be like, hey, you want to go down and look at the Titanic?
No.
No.
Notice how there was no black people on.
I don't even give a fuck about.
We can't
roads
afford
like
to get
that.
on there. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Dog,
There's some black people out here. Who can
I want to
afford
be.
Some can, but they smart enough to not be on that bitch.
I want to be rich enough to say, hell no, that's dumb as fuck, and have the money to be like, I could if I wanted to, but I'm not that stupid.
Y'all can go.
Have fun.
I'm gonna look over here.
If y'all
I'm
can.
gonna be safe on land where I know I'm good. If y'all make it down there and back, God bless y'all. Y'all did an amazing thing.
You told me a $30. That's what I'm saying. $30 controller. How much you think they spent on comms to eat, or to even the tracker to keep track of this damn thing?
Listen,
Of course, it lost signal. You
if
got
I'm-
this bitch from Radio Shack.
If I'm paying you,
This bitch ain't even open no more.
if I'm paying you $250,000 and then another $250,000 for my son to be on, so I'm paying you $500,000. I better see this bitch being built. The moment I see somebody hand tightening these bolts and that's it,
I got
I'm like,
questions.
I'm not getting on that. It's a dude who backed out last minute. Like, he was gonna get on there, but he backed out because he I just don't. He didn't feel comfortable.
So we were talking about this a little
Who
bit
was the
earlier.
guy that
Too.
backed out?
I don't know the guy name.
Was he a
but-
billionaire too? Because a lot of people on there
Shit,
were
he
like
had-
billionaires.
he had to
like
be.
these was like
Yeah.
so. A lot of people saying it was damn near ironic. It's like the damn near the Titanic happening all over again. You know how
It's
J.P. Morgan
big fish.
kinda
It's a big
said-
Big
money.
fish in
Yeah.
a small pond.
Yeah. Yep.
Listen, who want to go into like? There's nothing in the ocean that made me ever look at it and be like, you know, it'd be dope as hell to go see what's down there. Every time,
I want to go down there, not in that though.
no, I don't want to go down there. I don't want to go
have no
underwater.
desire.
period.
I want to see what's down
No
there.
desire
bro.
I
at
don't.
all.
I do.
And it's so
Somebody
dark
take a
down
video
there.
for me, and then I'm gonna look at
What
their
are you
I don't
video.
even want
really
to see the
cons-
video.
Like,
I
I
don't
No.
I don't understand. It's sunk like so long ago. Even what
111
you're gonna see
years.
is just like,
I don't want to go see
what are you
Titanic.
gonna see? There's not gonna be anything
There-
life changing.
Like, you're trying to find an old relic in there or something. Like, y'all can't get
So
out
You
of
can't
there.
get out. You can't extract
So
anything.
listen, do y'all see how octopuses get around and what octopuses
Yeah.
can do?
Yeah.
Imagine if there's a giant one down there just waiting on you.
I didn't see.
No.
I didn't see some shit. I didn't see some stuff, bro.
I'm cool.
It got me a little concerned.
I'm cool.
I'm good on that.
I wanna
Would
see
you go to
what's down
space,
there,
though?
No, I
Probably
don't go to
not.
space.
I don't
Anything
think
that
so
doesn't
either.
guarantee my
No.
safety, I'm not going.
I don't think so
Oh,
either.
man, fuck that shit. I didn't experience
If it's a
life down there
guaranteed
already.
safety thing, like
Fuck
like
it.
God got to come tell me it's 1,000% safe for me to be like, all right, cool, I'm going.
I don't know though, because you
Hell
you
nah.
get in a car, that's not safe. You get on an airplane, that's
That's not
definitely
safe.
not
Oh, no.
safe. Cruises, you
I'm
just
not-
talk about a cruise. We all know
If-
that.
If I leave my car, I can still breathe. If I try to leave a spacer, I'm dead. Like,
And a
come
car I have more control over. Airplanes I've only been on airplanes a few times. Every time I'm on that bitch, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Cruise, The cruise I was on, it was in warm water, so we're not hitting no fucking icebergs in this bitch.
I'm just saying,
But
you
it
still
ain't
got a
gotta be
chance to
warm water.
go.
Hurricane,
You still got a chance to
anything
go.
could happen.
A little bump.
Nah.
It's not even safe holding street signs.
A little malfunctioning.
Clearly
But
not.
why am I putting myself
I
in?
said, you out there.
Hold on, wait. But why am I putting myself in danger to the point where I have to sign waivers like that list out multiple times? Like, this is dangerous. You could die.
Roller
You could get
coasters.
very injured.
Roller
I'm gonna say you
coasters.
don't sound. You ain't never did nothing we need to sign a waiver for
No.
ever in life.
No.
Skydiving.
You lied, Josh.
I wouldn't go
Parachute,
on those.
all
You
that.
lied,
I wouldn't do
Josh.
none
You ain't
of
never
that.
went go-kart racing?
I never had to sign a waiver for go-kart racing.
Y'all ain't never
Yeah,
been
you
to
didn't
cart
have to
to
sign.
cart?
You didn't have to sign a
Yeah,
waiver
y'all
for
ain't
that?
never
Like
been to
actual
cart to
go-kart, like
No.
on the
No,
track.
like the real,
Like the real-
race
I haven't been
go-kart,
to the
helmet
real one.
on.
Oh,
I haven't
no.
been to the real
Oh, we gotta go do that though.
Yeah.
Side note.
I'm
because
thinking like
the-
CJ Barrymore. Is that job? I'm like,
no,
what?
the real go-kart.
I'm talking about the ones that
wild.
if you hit some shit,
Yeah.
you gonna really be
You're
hitting
gonna
some
feel
shit.
it. You
Yeah.
gonna.
I ain't never
My
signed a
back
waiver
hurt a
for
little
that.
bit
Yeah.
afterwards. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm no fool. Like,
Yeah, that
I
one
like
you're
being
not allowed to
alive.
bump
But-
each other.
Sign
But
the waiver and
cruise
all that
lines,
for sure.
they check the weather beforehand, and they got something on there that basically lets them know how the weather is. So if it's going to be a storm coming this way, they purposely go. You might be on the water longer, but they go the opposite way of where the storm is to go around it, basically, or they just say dock. and
Do you
go
sign a
like
waiver
that.
for a cruise or no?
No.
I don't know if
Unless you
a
sign,
waiver.
unless when you like
Unless,
purchase your ticket
like,
and
when you
everything.
purchase it, it's in the fine print.
Yeah,
But they do have several instances where cruise ships have tipped over. Several.
I haven't seen
Out
none tip over.
of
I've seen them
thousands?
crash like docking.
No, like you ain't never seen a cruise ship tip over. Look at
Nah.
this laptop.
yeah, no, I'm good on that.
That's why when people are like, "Oh, they're stupid," they're
Cruise
just
ship
spending their money
tipped
on
over,
stupid. Like,
literally. That was during COVID. A couple cruise. I think that cruise ship had tipped over.
Damn.
if that's passion, what they're passionate about, like the CEO, he seemed pretty passionate about, and that's what they
I
wanted to
remember that one
do.
for sure.
And
I'm not saying they all were part of it, but the only one I really feel bad about is the 19-year-old kid. That's kind of sad.
On January 13th,
Yeah.
2012, the 8-year-old Costa Cruises vessel was on the first leg of a cruise around the Mediterranean Sea when she deviated from her planned route at, I don't know how to pronounce this country, sailed closer to the island, struck a rock in the formation sea, and flipped.
See,
It was
So that was 2012.
No,
Hey,
like this was during
upgrade your sonar,
COVID.
cuz.
I remember this for sure. For
Hell
sure,
no.
a cruise ship literally
got
tipped
sonar?
over.
I'm good.
2015, you said the most recent one is 2015.
Oh, that
Chinese
was-
river cruise.
hell
Good
no,
luck.
that shit was during COVID for sure.
I'm good, love.
That during that cause them
Oh,
motherfuckers hitting that.
We'll
bitch
have to come back to
hard.
that because
Yeah.
I want to hear about this TikTok trend of getting marrying yourself. Tell me about that.
Yeah. I seen
People
some.
been doing that dumbass shit.
I seen some where people actually legit throw a wedding for themselves and
Mm-hmm.
have people come and have a reception and everything for
All right, break the
giving
concept down
vows
to
to
me.
themselves.
I'm trying to understand.
It's very simple. It's very simple. As simple as I'm explaining it. These are just people on there that's basically saying how much they love themselves. Almost sounds narcissistic, but then it also sounds like you mentally not there. Because they basically they write vows for themselves and they read them off to themselves at the altar. And
Okay.
it's basically like I'm making promises to myself that I will be this for myself. I will be this for myself. And all this stuff.
How about self-discipline?
That's basically what it is. But then they go.
But like buying all the extra jewelry and
Yeah,
like
they throw a wedding for themselves, wear a dress or a suit and
They
everything.
have the pastor there and everything.
Yeah.
bro.
Hell no.
They do all that.
Hell no.
Soon as the pastor say, "Does anybody object?" I've said, "I object."
You ain't shit. You ain't
You
shit.
don't even deserve you.
What's funny then? So you know what's funny? What if like I married myself or whatever? I go out to the bar. I'm taken technically in this. Legally, I'm taken. I go to the
Oh
bar.
my god.
Little shorty start hitting on me. I have a couple of drinks. We go shoot back to her place, do our little thing, blah blah blah. Do I tell myself what I just did, or do I just like hide it from myself?
You gotta talk to your hand and tell her you cheated on it.
Hey, do
Like, baby, I'm
I look in the
sorry.
mirror and confess to myself that I did this? Or
You got a ring on?
So
Don't let it fly?
are you going to eventually divorce yourself?
is that technically a threesome?
I was just about to ask
Y'all are
Is
so
that
I
something?
was just about to ask that.
Y'all are so
I'm just
dumb.
It's as
Is
long
it?
as you use your hand,
Oh
it's a
my-
Is
threesome.
it?
Wow.
Can you divorce yourself?
I was gonna say, do you have to sign paperwork and all that though during these?
I don't know if they did. For shits and giggles, we're gonna say they did. So if you divorce yourself, like, how much money you got to pay for no reason?
The level of self-commitment.
It's not even self-commitment. It's not even self-commitment. Niggas need to go outside and touch some grass. That's what this comes down to. Go touch grass.
Talk, man.
Stand in the rain.
Or the bottom of the ocean, whichever you prefer.
Basically, promises you make to yourself. You go get legally documented and do all. You know, if any of y'all ever got that low in life and decided to marry yourself and was throwing a wedding, I'm not showing up.
I'm showing up.
I'm not.
I'm showing up to object, to smack some sense into you. Because that is dumb.
So I should take back my invites then. Okay.
That is so
That's what I wanted to ask.
I'm not showing up. I can't do it.
Just the crew.
I can't fake it. I can't sit here and pretend to be happy for you when I know that this shit is
ain't no faking my game, so I'm telling you straight up, you dumb as hell.
Yeah, I'm not about
what
to
are you doing? What's wrong with you? I'm not coming to your reception. I just want to tell you you're stupid.
Why am I about to the reception? You got what kind of food you having?
What if I have open bar?
Hey, man. At the music hitting, I might change my mind.
I can't do it.
DJ
bro.
all night?
So when you pose the dance, who you dance with yourself? You said that bitch cha-cha slam by yourself.
I can't do it. When you go dance by yourself and shit, no, just two-stepping.
No, I'll do the first day and I'll do
Bro, you talk to yourself like, you look at your hand, can I have this dance?
I'll do the Napoleon Dynamite dance.
About to go beat your shit.
So like this is a big trend. Because people been doing this kind of crazy shit, marrying pillows and dogs.
I don't see none of this on TikTok.
I'm fine if people say like I'm marrying myself, but it's just like shit they saying to themselves. They not like really going to legally get documented.
I'm dedicating myself to myself.
Yeah, I get the.
I'm not about to waste no time on all this extra stuff. I'm about to focus on just me. Like I got to get everything right for myself. Dedicate myself to myself.
So basically, a therapy session.
Yeah, like go. Thank you. Get a therapist. Go to therapy.
Even have a little party for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
You can have
like
a
Boosie,
party.
like a self help.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Crack
I
up with some crowns.
I wonder do therapists recommend this. That'd be interesting.
Wait, what is that?
I wonder do therapists recommend
They
this.
do. When they tell you make promises for yourself and try to hit those goals.
Yeah,
that's
but
them
that
telling you that.
That's not marriage. That's
That's
not holy matrimony. That's not for sickness and for health, bro. Like,
nigga, you stuck with you. You have no choice.
Oh, like
you have no choice.
It's not like you going anywhere. So like you ain't getting
everywhere you go. There you are. There's nowhere you can go that you not there.
Like you still married? Nah, yeah, that nigga's on some bullshit.
That shit make no sense.
Marriage is a sacred bond.
So you marry yourself. I was say technically you're gay because you marry yourself. Technically, you married a nigga. So is it only legal now?
You what?
So is it only legal now because gay marriage is acceptable? So you marrying a man because it's a man marrying a man. I don't know.
Like you better write both names on the marriage certificate.
It's just all
you write
like,
your name
so,
twice.
It's so like
right hand and left hand.
Frustrating. Like, I think people that do that truly are, there's something not, like, I won't say there's not something there. I just think that they are so socially awkward that they just figure it's simpler and easy to do this to, like, the love I have for myself ain't going nowhere, whether I marry myself or not.
But that's for you, though.
But if you meet a partner, like a legit partner,
what do you
and
say
then you
to
want to
them?
decide to get married to them,
does that work?
Can you legally get married to that partner since you technically legally married yourself?
Depending on you, if what's they call that? Polygamous.
You gotta pay alimony to yourself or something. Like if you divorce, like there's so many layers to this that I just don't understand.
How do you feel about this, Alisha?
Do you talk shit to yourself in the mirror?
Oh my god! I mean,
Like-
I guess you can get laid whenever.
Whenever
You can go on that honeymoon.
what if you tell yourself, "I'm too tired
Treat
tonight."
yourself.
I'm too tired tonight. What you mean you too tired tonight?
So you on both sides of the pillow.
They're talking to yourself.
I get the concept. It's just like in theory. It's like how
It's
far.
all it should be is a theory.
How far are you gonna go?
A game
Yeah.
theory.
I think at some point, government needs to step in and be like, we're not allowing this shit.
Nope, I think we need to go all the way with all this bullshit. We
No.
need to go all the way.
I agree.
We
Whatever
gotta go
makes
all the
people
way.
happy. You can't do one and
You can
not
marry
the other.
yourself, but
You
legally,
gotta go all
no.
the way. Oh, I
No.
want to do,
Bruh.
Let them do
I wonder,
it.
do you get the married benefits, like the tax benefits and all that stuff? I'm thinking business-wise.
Do I get it to double up?
Hey,
What if you got you got paid double the taxes?
Married.
What if you get paid double? Got to pay double the taxes.
You putting down a dependent on your taxes?
I don't
Like
know.
yourself?
Yeah, I don't. Let's be interested.
Count as two.
It's loopholes. Is loopholes to this? That's interesting.
I mean, that's what
Maybe I'm not thinking about it enough.
Listen, man, I think about the business aspect. I got to think about the money.
I feel like the people on TikTok
It's a business venture?
that's marrying themselves,
Man.
they ain't thinking about it like we think about
Oh
it.
no, but it's somebody out there that is.
I'm
Who's
about to go
probably gonna
watch
take
these
the
videos.
backstories.
Dog, I can attest. I ain't never seen one of those videos on TikTok.
My For You
that's why I
page
had
just
that.
did me dirty. All I get is submarine video.
All I got today, submarine video, NBA,
NBA.
submarine, NBA.
outside of that, here's another thing that kind of goes back to the submarine thing. The WSJ is reporting that the U.S. Navy detected the Titan implosion last Sunday, but Biden held the news until today's whistleblower testimony on Hunter Biden. The implosion was a distraction.
Wow.
This is Twitter. This is Twitter news. This isn't like confirmed from somewhere.
Hey, WSJ is Wall Street Journal. Sure, I know that acronym. I might have to do a little research. But we can keep going.
I mean, also the government allegedly accidentally gave Ukraine $6.2 billion.
Actually,
6.2 bill.
hey, government, I can send y'all my account and routing number. If y'all just drop it.
They got it already.
Like hey, go ahead.
They
Drop
waiting
that
for you
money
to.
off at my
They waiting for you
account.
to not pay that $500 back that you owe, and they come knocking at your door.
Hey, go
You
ahead,
going to
drop that
jail.
money off at my account.
But they fat finger some money to Ukraine, and they like, oh no, it's a mistake. My bad. Like, what are we talking about
Hey,
here?
Ukraine, shoot me a couple. I got you.
Oh, for real.
Y'all can come
Like,
stay at my house.
Y'all
Get it
not
for that
using
war.
all 6.2 bill of that. Like, holla at your boy.
Oh, okay. So side note, like I was just scrolling through the TikTok, and one guy mentioned that they're trying to change like the stigma of marriage, which I kind of like that. Like saying like because back in the day, marriage was really like a business transaction. Like you
And
know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
what it is.
or for power or family or arranged.
It still is that.
What's
So
the
they're
issue
trying
with
to
that
change
exactly?
it. They're trying to change it more into the aspect of like love.
But how do you do that with
Love
yourself?
is love.
But
you
how
can
do you
love
do
yourself.
That? Yeah,
You can love yourself without marrying yourself or being in a relationship with yourself.
Man.
I can do that no
You
problem.
literally have a birthday every year already.
No.
Nigga, just turn up for your birthday to show
You
yourself
go on
you love
Facebook and be
yourself.
like married to myself.
Like, I'm gonna treat myself. This is what normal people say. I'm gonna treat myself, not I'm gonna marry myself. Like I
just
don't
throw a
have enough
banger
self love
like
for
everybody
myself.
else.
So me like contracting it into marriage is the only way I'm gonna have enough self love for myself.
They going
It's
on
how that
honeymoons?
sounds to me.
Are they going?
I
Maybe.
gotta take this hoodie off. I'm sweating.
Are they
Oh, me
going?
too. Nigga was bad.
Are they going to honeymoons? Like, are they honeymooning it?
Because I'll for sure take myself on a honeymoon. If this is the it
It's called
doesn't sound,
treating yourself.
it doesn't sound that bad, honestly.
Okay.
Besides the paperwork,
And paying for the ring.
Clay about to get I'm about to send an invite
You about to
in
pay
the
for your own
mail.
ring,
I
Alisha?
can't do it on
You-
Facebook or nothing. He gonna open it up like, what the fuck is this?
When you go out to dinner, is it dinner for two or just one?
No, give me that 2 for $20. I'm gonna eat the whole thing by myself.
You jumping from seat to seat.
All right. Speaking of seat to seat, the next topic is about another thing that happened on TikTok. It's this lady who had said that she feels that airplanes are discriminating against big people. She feels like because the seats are not wide enough for big people, that they should automatically get 2 seats but pay for 1.
Nah.
And she's
No.
trying to get a whole I don't want to say lawsuit, but a movement behind her basically saying that airplanes are discriminating towards big people.
If she started GoFundMe, I bet she could like pay it off.
Or how about my suggestion to her is how about you lose the weight?
Why though?
Because
No, but why?
there's big.
Start a
big-
GoFundMe.
There's
Get
big,
the
and then
money.
there's like nigga, you need help.
Yes.
She's in the nigga, you need help.
She's in the-
Nigga, you need help.
I do think the seats should be a little bigger.
Nah.
Like they-
Yeah.
I mean, it's called
Yeah.
first class.
But what
so
are-
it's
you
called
wait,
first class and
hold on.
commercial. Like pay
Don't
for
they
the
have
first
bigger?
class. Pay for the first class ticket. You got all the space that you need.
Yeah.
You probably kick your feet up and everything.
Okay. I
That's
whole
ain't gonna hold
time.
you.
That's the
So-
2 tickets for real. If you buying 2 tickets, might
Right.
as well go ahead and get first class.
At that point, so it's like
Because she can't even really. You can't really do that with just airplanes. Have you ever been to a fucking baseball, basketball, sporting event? The fucking seats.
Concert? All of them.
Nigga, I'm in them seats like this.
Yeah, bro.
They pack you in there like sardines.
Yeah.
Get in.
Come on now.
It's really any seating event you go to. The seats are small.
Like, don't
Because back in the day when they made these original ideals for these seats, niggas was not this big.
No, yeah, we done got bigger over
that's
time
true.
for sure.
We didn't got hell of it.
And
There's a lot of big people, and it's no knock against big people, but
hell
like
no, a big
it's
bag.
okay to be big, but then there's a certain point of big where you get like, all right, nigga,
Yeah.
Come on.
you got to do something about this.
Come on now.
Like that. All right, nigga.
No, it'd be like that.
I'm not
Be
lying.
It'd be
healthy
like-
for yourself, man.
Yes, if
He
you
said
gotta
no.
ain't gotta do it for
healthy
nobody
as
else
well.
but yourself.
Maybe that lady needs to marry herself so she got the
Whoa.
commitment to.
What y'all got going?
She need to marry herself so she can commit to losing the weight
there-
because that's what she lacking right now.
Outside of this topic, apparently whoever the Magic just drafted, his last name is Dick. And there's a dude named Jalen.
Magic Dick.
So it's Magic Dick, and then there's like a basketball player named Jalen Suggs. So those two stand next to it. It says Suggs Dick.
Stop. Are they really in a pic
Magic
together, or
Suggs,
did somebody?
No,
crop
somebody
that?
edited it together
Oh,
like
I was like,
that,
there.
and it just shows back of both of their jerseys. It says Suggs Dick.
That's crazy.
Wow.
But back to this.
That'd be crazy. Suggs Dick, and then have the Magic Lee. And somebody had
But what I'm
Suggs Dick
saying
and
is,
Magic Dick.
basically, do y'all think planes are discriminating towards big people?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I don't think it's like discriminating. I
Yeah,
think
no.
it's just
Like-
the average size
have a
is
weight
this
limit here,
size,
sir.
and this is how
Ma'am.
we arranged our seats where we can have more space. They're trying to get their money, man.
And, like,
They
we're
don't care about
already
that big ass.
selling-
They
like,
want
look.
that money.
Like we're already selling more tickets than our seats on the plane and expecting like some people to not show up already. So like I deserve 2 seats because I'm big. They're not making an accommodation for you. I'm sorry.
And
There's no way.
especially and right now, plane tickets, boy, them bitches is expensive.
Fly at a like a red eye flight.
Well, let
If
me
that's too, because then you might get a chance to have a little bit of space.
Do you think big people who are, I'm trying to think of a weight size.
Weight class.
350, 400.
Yeah. Those, do you think that they deserve to pay one ticket for the price, get 2 seats for the price of one? Or do you think that, like, nigga, help yourself?
Nigga, you gotta help yourself. I'm sorry. You gotta help yourself.
I would recommend marrying themselves to like those
I
people.
wouldn't recommend marrying. Shit, you really marrying 2 people.
If they gonna let them do it, you know what? Fuck it. Let them do it.
Yeah, if they gonna let them.
Wait, what do
They
you
gonna
mean
let
let
them
them
do
do
But if
it?
I'm in a business,
Like if they're gonna allow them to buy the extra seat, let them do it.
At least they not.
No.
But they not. But I'm saying if they really changed it to where they're like you could buy or
If
you could include
feel-
the extra seat.
I feel that everybody else is able to fit in these seats, whether comfortably or uncomfortably, we're in these seats and we got to deal with it. Just because you're bigger than the average person doesn't mean that you get special care because of it. You chose, I wanted to say you chose, but some of the choices in your life hasn't helped you enough to where you didn't get this big. So just pay for the 2 tickets. Pay for the 2 seats. That's the consequences of your actions. I get it that there are some people who are just, I won't even say naturally big, but like genes, DNA, stuff like that, you're going to be bigger.
Stuff, yeah.
But also you could
That's rare.
you could help keep at least a decent weight compared to letting yourself get like sloppy.
Yeah, because I hate that we're starting to treat.
Clay with these adjectives right now.
Because I want y'all to
sucking
I want y'all to get the image in y'all head, the listeners and y'all. Because
He's like us big and sloppy nigga.
because there's big and then there's sloppy.
He's like, just think about it, just a big ass.
Big and sloppy.
It's low.
I'm like, damn, Clay.
When like if your thigh to your knee does this down to your leg,
You ain't got no ankle.
nah, ain't no ankle. When your head and neck fuse, that's an issue.
It is.
Oh man.
But some people are just naturally.
I mean,
Bigger.
some, but like
No, that's why I
there,
said
there are
some-
some.
It's
A
not
good
the vast majority.
But
Yeah.
and then my thing is like, how are they gonna decide? You know what I'm saying? How are you gonna go to purchase that type of seat, like big person seat? What if I just want extra room and I go?
Oh wait, I got two words for you. Wait, 2 words.
No,
First
I'm saying
class.
they're saying that you would get the extra. I'm saying say they changed it. It was like, okay, if you're big, you can buy 1 seat or get 2 seats for the price of 1. Say they did that. How do you verify that?
That's true. People are just gonna make that an option, and people are just gonna pay that because I'd rather be more.
They're gonna put you on a scale and be like, if you this much or under, come on in. Like,
no, just pay for the 2 tickets. That way, your seats are yours. Like you can have both of them. That's fine if you pay for it, but you're not about to.
Don't expect them to be for the price of 1.
Yeah. I got to get this 1 uncomfortable seat, and meanwhile, you get 2 of them for the same price that I paid too. Like
you sitting next to me, like.
Yeah, and I'm
basking in the glory of them 2 seats. And
I'm uncomfortable with you too, because big people don't.
I'm at
big
the
people
window.
Don't sit and like become. Big people sit down. Like, well, I won't say big. Sloppy people. They sit
already
down
don't got
and got to spread out.
Comfortable.
They is no other choice. They already spread it.
And sloppy people got a funk to them. Yeah. Sloppy people got a musk to them.
Yeah.
It's like
take care of themselves. There's some fat people out here. Y'all be smelling good.
I won't even
ladies. There's fat ladies out here smell good.
Fat ladies smell good. Sloppy don't. There's a difference between it. Sloppy is just ugh.
Like the overall, but also too, if you're gonna buy a second ticket, like it might just be cheaper to get like a first class.
That's what I'm saying.
At that point,
maybe
you might be more comfortable, and you get some snacky snacks. We know y'all like snacks. A little drinky drink.
Oh my God! Why would you say it like that?
Like a little drink.
Why would you say it like?
I'm just saying.
I just hate that.
I'm just saying.
I hate that we're starting to treat fatness as a disability now instead of what it actually is.
You mean like straight obesity?
Yeah.
Yeah,
or just because it's like to the point to where I don't know, it's crazy. Like we act like there is no solution for this problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Gym,
it's
nutrition.
It's definitely a solution.
It's definitely a solution. Take you a far away.
Yeah. 85% of losing weight is what you eat. Working out helps a lot, but if you're not eating correctly and you're working out,
you're not really gonna be losing for real.
Yeah. If you switch up what you eat, that'll help a lot. Fasting helps a lot.
Yeah. But it goes to the crack in the food. This food crack.
Yeah.
This shit is crack. Bro. I ain't gonna lie. They get that straight drop dope in this food, boy. That should be busting.
Some people are lucky enough to be able to eat what they want for the rest of their life and still be skinny.
High metabolism people.
But most people aren't like that. You have to so if you want to be in shape at least, there's going to be sacrifices you have to make for health reasons. So the food that you enjoy, you got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So I'm back trying to diet because my physical therapist told me basically for every 15 to 20 pounds I put on, it's like 60 pounds on my back. Yep. That's why my back be hurting a lot. And he's like, I'm still skinny, but I got the dad gut going on. Yep. He's like, that's adding weight to your back because it's pulling your spine forward and adding weight on your back. So I started this diet again to lose this gut because I'm tired of being in pain. Yeah. I wish I don't want to have to do this diet. I used to have a fast metabolism to be able to burn this stuff off, but
Big 2-5.
We got people walking around here with Down syndrome metabolism. They shit is low. That shit ain't burning shit off.
I'm just saying. We need to just
stop. How that AB song go? Put that shit on.
They surely is putting that weight on.
We need to stop. We need to stop validating everyone's feelings as a society wide.
We're being over tolerant. All right.
Yes, I'm not saying people. I'm not saying your feelings are not important. But what I am saying is just because people are going to be hurt by some things, but it benefits everyone. Fuck your feelings. This is a bigger benefiter than it is.
It's bigger than how you feel.
Yeah.
Feelings are meant to be hurt. The unfortunate truth.
True.
Also, I don't think they can make the seats any bigger. I think it's more like a
it's like aerodynamics, my nigga. Like we need to be able to keep this plane going.
That's another major reason why they can't do that.
I can't make this plane that much bigger.
This ain't Ocean Gate. We're not just throwing shit together.
What they have to do is literally take out.
We're not doing that.
Say niggas gonna fall flat out.
I'm going to hell for real. I've already decided. I'm going to hell.
We lost the plane.
Just pay for two seats and be happy with that.
Sorry, man. Get your shit together. Just get your shit together. I know it ain't easy.
If you don't want to get your shit together, pay for 2 seats. That's your 2 options.
Exactly.
I'm gonna start using that word to describe people. By the way, sloppy. I'm like, nigga, you sloppy. Imagine I'm calling you that.
You wanna offend somebody
sloppy
immediately? Call them sloppy as hell.
Sloppy ass.
What? I'm what?
Who the hell she talking to?
Right.
Like if someone called me that, I was just about crying.
Anyway,
So
what's the next one, Josh?
speaking of people with planes, did y'all hear about that lady that got like sucked into the engine of a plane? This happened like earlier this year.
Tank for real. My bad. I was reading. The Wizards are just tanking. But anyway, go ahead.
I said my tank.
So
I'm like, what's going on, Clay?
So this subsidiary of American Airlines, they at this regional airport, there was this lady. She was 34. She worked on the ground crew, and she died by getting sucked into the engine plane while it was parked. And this happened on New Year's Eve of this past year.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh, baby.
So then fast forward to now, the airlines ended up getting fined $15,000, and people were very upset about that. They were saying,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
They were saying like, oh, this is a typo. This can't be right. $15K for the life of a team member. Like, no, this ain't right. This is blasphemy.
Well, was it negligence on the airline's hand,
or was it just
or was her negligence? That's what I want to know.
It was not negligence, or it was negligence on the part of the woman, from what I ended up reading on.
You
So
can't be blaming the airline shit if you fucked up.
Yeah, but like most people that they just take it at face value, like $15K. That's all they get. How dare they? They should be getting sued. They need to be hung out to dry. American Airlines need to pay for all this. Blah blah blah. Like just going off like that. So I was looking, trying to get more stuff, and basically they were saying like, because they have like safety meetings and all this stuff before planes gets there, before to get proper training. It don't matter how long you fucking been there. Go to the safety meetings, like, and everybody go through it, and they're reiterating like, hey, be careful, like follow these rules, do this, do that, and everything gonna be straight. Unfortunately, she didn't, and it wasn't.
So what was her? She went outside like the boundary lines or something, or
I don't know exactly. So, but I don't know exactly, but it ended up just being like just user error, which is just sad. But it did get me thinking a little bit, because people were complaining so much about like the fine not being strong enough or whatever, but without really knowing the full story. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to like get to understand like where does fine money go? Like when companies get fined, where does it go? Because it almost never really goes back to the person that was afflicted, basically. That's usually done through like lawsuits and doing different things like that. So basically it just like it just depends on the situation and jurisdiction, and then that ends up pretty much determining where it goes. Yeah. But it's pretty sad though. She's a mother of 3. She was a mother of 3.
Shit, baby.
That's horrible.
Yeah, this is something I came across.
Get your thoughts on it. Into the engine is wild.
And that's damn instantaneously.
The plane was parked though? So what did they do? Like start it up?
So they pulled into the...
Oh, so they just arrived.
Yeah, they moved it into the lane so they could get ready to take off and like load up the passengers and everything. So it hadn't left yet. It didn't even start boarding or anything.
She was one of the flaggers.
Yeah, something like that. And then, long story short, she got up out of there.
That's fucked up. What else we got on this?
Oh, Lord.
Sad as fuck.
That's so sad.
Yeah, no, it's really sad. I guess when we talk about the only one I got, Ja Morant getting that suspension. We talk about that.
25 games.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Ja. Hold that blicky up, boy.
That toy gun.
He got
25 games.
25. He got exactly.
Is that a lot?
I think that's fair.
Hell no.
It is 25 out of 82. Yeah.
Do you think? Wait. Do you think it should be more or less?
This year, I don't want them to miss not.
So when they do that, do they just like be like,
So
okay,
less.
the first 25?
Yeah.
No, so this is outside of just this one incident. Like they already investigated him for a bunch of other incidents, and 2 months prior, you got suspended for 8 games for basically the same exact thing. And then 2 months later, you do the same exact thing. So he got suspended for 25 games, and they only put 25 games because that's the max amount of games he could miss. So he can't make like all NBA teams. He can't be in the running for MVP, most improved player, none of those awards. And without that, he don't get his extra bonuses to what. So he's losing money. He's losing a couple million off this.
So just from him not playing, he's probably gonna lose about like $7.5 million from those 25. Alisha, that's a drop in the bucket to this man. He's on a $194 million contract.
Yeah, he's on.
That is not.
He's on
That's a drop in a bucket.
$194 million contract out, and also he got a shoe deal with Nike. He got endorsement deal with Powerade. He has so many.
They're still
I don't think he
keeping
got
all
the
those deals. They
Powerade
didn't drop
thing.
any of them.
No, they kept them.
Powerade kept him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know Nike kept him.
I don't know if Powerade for sure kept him or not, but Powerade hasn't came out saying if they dropping him or not.
He stay clean this year. Turn the fuck up. Come back next year.
If he fucks up again this year,
clean.
He had this for. So what exactly was this for? Having a gun
flashing a gun
on IG Live after the first
on
incident.
Instagram.
Look. So,
he had the blicky.
So the first incident that with the gun on live, because he did it ended up happening twice.
The first incident with a gun is when his friends got into it with some Pacers staff, and
Allegedly.
when they were in the car leaving the stadium, there was a laser pointed out the car that John Morant and his friends was in, pointed at the Indiana Pacers staff. They didn't know for sure if it was a gun, but it was for sure a laser being pointed at them. So you can choose that to be that gun. Next one is when he was on IG Live in a strip club, flashed the gun in the camera and everything. NBA is like, hey, we don't want that image for you, for our league, blah, blah, blah.
Then they had to conduct an investigation because he was on the road. It was in Denver after they lost the game.
Yeah.
And they're like, how did you get that gun? Like, I know you ain't having it on the team plane because that's illegal. That's frowned upon. We don't do that here.
Guns on team facility grounds or anything. The team plane counts as team grounds. And the only way you got that gun to Denver is either you basically had to bring it with you.
Bring it with you, or you know a guy. And then he got suspended for 8 games, and he was supposed to go through this.
On top of that, 2 days investigating the fact that he allegedly flashed a gun at a 17-year-old that was playing basketball at his house, and it got into a back and forth, and Ja came flashing with a gun at the 17-year-old. Then
the mall
incident at the mall where his mom got into it with some people at the mall. She called him. He came up there with a gun.
He came up there?
Yeah.
Where are you,
Chase a
nigga?
nigga in the back.
So it's not just these 2 incidents that he just flashed a gun and people are like, oh, that's what he's really suspended. It's all these incidents leading up. Then you got suspended only for 8 games for those prior things. And then the next time, 2 months later, you on Instagram Live with your homeboy. Your homeboy show you multiple times, and like you see he's on live.
Yeah.
Y'all dancing and everything. He show you, blah, blah, blah. He show himself, then he go to Ja, go back to himself, go to Ja. He goes to Ja again. Ja holding the gun up. His friend hurried up, take the camera off him, but it was too late.
That shit was like milliseconds.
Dog, it was so quick.
Like, oh shit! It was literally like that. And they literally,
and people,
the internet gonna freeze. Some
Oh,
shit.
the internet will not
Everybody
play.
recording that live when they see Ja on it.
People was mad at Ja's friend for that. They like, why would you record him? Ja saw him on live from the get go because he showed Ja 3 times, and Ja saw him on live and kept dancing. They both rapping. NBA
And you know
Youngboy.
your role. You know what I'm saying? You know your job.
His homeboy did what could. We on live. You see I'm on it. I show Josh. Josh see it. I'm back to me. I show Josh again. Back to me.
You
I show Josh again. Josh randomly pulled the gun up.
Get off me, man.
So his homeboy heard him turn the camera, but all it needed was that half a second clip of Ja holding the gun.
How old
flashing
is
the gun.
he?
22.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's 22 or 23.
What is going on with these NBA players?
Banging a
bro?
young
They are
boy.
wild.
They said a new
NBA.
documentary coming out, Guns and Buns,
Cause they both
Or-
from Carolina.
or Gunshots and Backshots.
Dog, featuring Ja Morant and Zion.
Mariah Mills got her.
Oh, yeah.
Got her Twitter suspended again because she basically was threatening extortion.
Since we last talked about it, like, she had been tweeting those entire 2 weeks. Like, I think she had got suspended briefly, and then as soon as she came back, she was right on the same tip and just kept going and going.
I'd make it a 9
And then she started going
I'm
like,
pretty sure she did.
She text KD, let me get one of them birds.
But no, she was threatening the NBA, threatening the Pelicans,
tagging them.
threatening
For what?
Zion. She's threatening to expose the sex videos that they have.
That's
And
she
revenge
should.
porn. Go ahead.
Revenge porn.
And it's
That's literally
extortion.
revenge
And it's
porn.
extortion because she's telling
trying
them
to get money.
y'all better trade him or I'm gonna drop these videos.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
That's
You're
extortion.
finna go to jail.
That's illegal as fuck.
And then
Thank you.
saying, Zion,
Get
where's
out
my
my hair
money?
for real.
Where's my wire transfer money that you owe
Shit,
me?
like it's been a month. Where's my money? Like, bitch, you think I'm about to pay you?
That's-
now?
After all this is crazy.
But he was
The audacity.
he was allegedly paying her $107,000 a month. That's why she's snapping like that because she see that money about to disappear.
The audacity.
$100,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the wrong motherfucking business.
Female audacity is
I
something
wouldn't
to
have said a
behold.
word. She caught feelings.
That's not feelings.
Yes, it
That's not feelings,
is.
bro.
Yes,
That's-
it is.
that's
She
her
needed
money.
feelings, Clay.
That's her-
Her money was not going
Yes, it
wasn't,
was.
Clay.
No,
Yes, it was.
only
It
if
wasn't,
something
bro.
happened between him and the baby
was.
mama.
She was feeling
That's the
it.
thing. The baby mama posting these, dad girl our announcement shit. The baby mama's gonna get in. The baby mama's check is secure for at least minimum 18 years.
She lost her cool. This is what
So-
you do.
no,
You send
no,
out
so-
a text message and
Alicia.
But
say,
they together now. Like
Alisha.
they literally gonna be trying to, but
No.
I can still have
Alicia.
my side pieces.
Alicia,
She
you
been
make
You
the
shut up and stay in line. Play your position.
Clay,
She been the
Alicia,
side
Alicia
piece.
pissing me off because she act like she don't understand
No.
women tactics. You mean to tell me that
I
this girl posting this picture with Zaya announcing her baby isn't a tactic to basically show all these other bitches?
it
I got him
is,
locked
but
down.
you're
It's a
still
power
getting
play.
the bag. When you're at this level, he's an NBA player. He's on the road all the time.
Because you see how
He's been paying you $100,000, and clearly y'all conceived this baby during the time that me and the girl were
wasn't
still
getting rid of
fucking.
Zion reminds you know why I'm getting pissed
Bro,
off?
that's what I'm talking
Talking
about.
about-
He was not getting
Let me
rid
cook.
of it.
Let me cook.
There's others too. There's
let me
others.
cook.
You got the kitchen, Alicia.
So-
We gonna cook that. We gonna give him the
So-
kitchen.
We're baking.
Zion
We're
reminds
baking.
me so much of one of my younger brothers. I ain't gonna say who, but reminds me so much. The game. Y'all seen the messages between him and her. Y'all see how his game is. Y'all mean to tell me that the baby mama won't get in his fucking ear and basically tell him to cut these other bitches off because she wants the family and that's the type of life we should raise our daughter in. He's gonna for sure do it and cut these other bitches off.
No.
Look,
Because he was already messing. That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
He's already still
He
messing
wasn't
with
ti-
both of
He
them.
wasn't tied down with them. Though.
I'm gonna
He
make a
wasn't-
point that
he
might
wasn't tied
support
down
your
with them.
argument, unfortunately.
She
But-
was pregnant. They conceived the
Alicia put
baby
Jack on.
as
Let him-
Yeah,
no, let me
but he didn't.
that's
He
my
didn't tell them. He
argument
didn't
though.
tell them. He didn't tell the other girl.
He didn't
was
have
hiding the other
to.
girls from them.
Wait, let me say this real quick. I'm gonna let y'all go.
ahead.
So, I thought it was interesting because I watched the announcement video and like what Zion was saying in it. And he said something that it was interesting to me when I heard it. He goes, "Hey, no matter what happened in this world, man, just know this, man. Mama and Daddy love you. That's all you need to know. Mama and Daddy love you." Like it almost to me
the
seemed
child?
like yeah, through a video. Like you're saying through the video, so like when the kid older and they see it or whatever. And to me, it almost seemed like you trying to leave the door open to like I don't know how long this gonna last or if this is gonna work, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh no,
That's almost how it sounded to me. But I want to get y'all thoughts.
She
on
was on Rose, his the baby mama. She was on Improper Improv. Y'all know who Flip is?
Mhm.
Her was real cool. She used to be on his network, and he called her on live, and she moving. She finna get moving to some apartment. They relationship good right now. She upgrading. She good.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm saying, did she ever
they good right now.
but like, did he ever post her at all before this? Did
he
he
didn't
ever
post any of these
did
chicks.
he ever
females.
say like, "Oh, this is my"? Then the game is still wide open. No one's getting claimed. And in the NBA, in the Hollywood world,
No.
this is so.
The game is.
Oh, you have a baby mama. Okay,
The game.
like
no.
she got her
No.
feelings.
that's not a
She
period.
loves this man.
Look, bro, it's
She
not a
loves this
period.
man.
It's a and.
Because you got to understand.
So?
It's a dot.
You understand that we
He didn't claim any of them, but the one chick that he's choose to come out with and show, basically showing to the world, this is
He
yours.
has to. It's
You
his
do
baby.
not. You- I'm-
Yes,
You about to
do.
be on some Drake
'Cause
shit?
if not,
Can't hide the world.
if
Can't
you're
hide my
not
kid from the world. I'm trying to hide my world from the
Blake
kid.
Griffin had a baby with Lana Rhodes. That nigga
True.
Blake Griffin has not came out one time showing anything that baby is his.
But you she's giving clues and the context and everything is there.
I'm saying if she was like, "Hey, you need to post me and like make this baby blah 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 blah," you know what I'm saying?
I'm paying you. I make the rules, but
no, because she could have aired out all their stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's why he needs to sign
them.
NDAs. But also the NBA gonna call them people to come shut her ass up, like they did Mariah Mills.
Hey,
listen,
Mariah,
talk too much.
She fucked up her bag on her own. The bag was still right there.
I don't think
she could have played it right.
She truly cares for Zion. I think she truly.
She got feelings.
She's watching that money.
Tweeting for
she said you made me get knotless braids. You're talking about your hair.
That's not feelings.
She's in love.
My livelihood is changing.
And think about how many other guys she's fucking.
She could get any of these.
Any kind of transaction.
My livelihood is changing.
Yeah,
I'm watching everything fall through my fingers right now. I'm about to fight for this bitch.
It's a woman, bro. I'm telling you,
she's in love. In there. There's feelings.
Yes, it's a piece of the money.
You broke my. She literally said you broke my heart. You hurt my heart. I'm sick. You hurt me.
Of course she gonna say that, bro. She's saying whatever.
Talk about some you use protection without me and her. Like you're hurt. You're down bad. Like you're.
Hey, Zion, your dick is trash. Your dick ain't trash. That's her female talk. That is her female talk.
You're a fat fuck. She loves this man.
She's trying to hurt his feelings.
She would go back to him right now if he texts her like, "I'm sorry, baby, I love you." Like, let's walk away together.
We could get it back in one FaceTime.
I swear to God, not even a Snapchat.
She was trying to make that man a king.
She would open the snap.
She's trying to embarrass him. That's what it is.
A hurt girl will embarrass you. Hurt.
She will say the most out of pocket shit to you.
She wants what the baby mama have. That's what she wants.
The couple though, not the money.
I don't think it's the feelings.
She wants the relationship.
If I'm Zion Williams, you think these bitches truly love me for me?
Yeah, well, for whatever they had.
Fuck no, you love this money. You was hoping I got you pregnant so you can get the check. That's not feelings. That's entrapment.
Feelings.
I mean, bro,
there's feelings.
He has a certain target. Like,
look at Laura Pippen. Y'all mean to tell me Laura Pippen loved Scottie Pippen?
No, that's no feelings.
How's that no feelings? But Mariah Mills is feelings.
Dog, like she not tweeting for 2 weeks straight about how mad
that was the worst comparison. That was the worst comparison.
It is comparison because
we got so silent. We all said
no. Wait. No. It is a comparison because just because Mariah Mills is dumb and going on there and posting all this stuff about Zion, that doesn't mean that she has feelings. That just means she's pissed off. Because she's watching, she's pissed off because another bitch got what she wanted. She didn't want. She don't want the relationship. She wants the baby.
She could have easily. I don't think she wants. That's the same thing. The baby, the feelings. It's not about the money. It's not about the bag.
It is about
the bag.
I'm not saying it's not about the bag.
I'm saying it's a part of it. It plays
a key.
I say it's 50-50.
Yeah,
that is the key factor.
I say it's 50-50.
It's not the key factor.
45-65.
I was gonna say that the feelings are 75.
The feelings is the tweets.
They're 75.
All them tweets for that.
The bag is the 25. I'm sorry.
The bag is 75. The feelings is 25.
No, because she still has. It's not like she's broke nobody. She's not a broke nobody. I know she got other guys on the side.
She's not making $100K a month, and she don't got. Exactly.
That may be like the main.
And she see another bitch got what she possibly.
What's her on her? Can we even go on OnlyFans and see how many?
First off, she built like this water bottle. She don't look real.
Come on,
that's the type.
No,
men be eating.
No. Don't disrespect us like that. Don't disrespect men like that.
We gonna bang them, but that ain't what we want.
Secondly,
we'll tell you what we can get.
You gonna pay for it?
She wanted the baby because that guarantees 18 years child support. She's mad because another bitch got what she thought she was gonna get.
She wasn't never gonna get pregnant though. That ain't in her line. Because she couldn't still do her
she never posted anything.
What would that do to her?
Stop working.
What would that do to her surgeries?
Yeah, she wasn't finna stop working and stuff. Because she's still out
here. I let you spit in my mouth. Yeah,
but
she's in love. She loved that man.
You ate my butt.
One thing I would know. One thing that I know about women, y'all are some great fucking actors. When y'all wanna embarrass a nigga, and y'all will create scenarios that never fucking happen just to post shit to embarrass the nigga.
But
that's fair.
It's when
we are in our feelings. Feelings.
I think she's mad because she's watching this bag fall out of her hands, nigga. If I'm accustomed to this $100,000 lifestyle, or
no, she really. You don't understand the delusions women are in. They'll be like, "Oh my god, he texted me today." Like he was texting her like, "Baby, happy Valentine's Day." She was sending this man pics for free. If it was about the bag, she would have been like,
"It wasn't free. He was paying her $100K a month. That's not."
Yeah,
free.
no, it's not free. It's not free.
She didn't
If I'm
really.
paying you $100K,
everything was not transactional. That's what I'm saying. She gave him some free fucks for sure.
Hold on, wait, no.
If I'm paying you $100K a month,
it ain't no free fucks.
No, it's no free fucks.
Giving him some free fucks.
Listen,
ain't no free fucks with $100K
a month.
That's not a free fuck.
That's a prepaid subscription.
I'm saying
everything,
not in
everything I watch or everything I get from this point on was already paid.
They definitely
like all inclusive.
They had a meal together, probably a couple. They had some breakfast together.
That's probably inclusive.
She wasn't having those meals with him before he got to the NBA.
She had feelings.
Yes, it's definitely feelings in there. It's the money.
It's the money, the major factor.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
That's the factor for sure.
I say
it's for sure.
You're delusional if you don't think
I give it like
feelings.
There's feelings. I will say there 50, are feelings 50. Involved. It's not 50-50.
I say 60. Overall, I'm like 60-40 on the money is probably 50, a little bit more.
I'll give it 64% bag, 33% feelings.
No. I'll go back to the 50-50. If this is what's on the table, if we're negotiating.
They're renegotiating.
Give me the 50-50.
That bag is
bring the contract back.
The bag is the reason they started talking and got together. The bag is the reason why it's fucking ending. Why
that's
so she would have just texted him and went in on him. There's no reason for her to publicly shame this man.
I'm telling you, if it's
There's no reason.
If it's about the money,
she could have had a lawyer come after him.
Yeah. All she had to do was check
or
in
with
shaming.
Shut the fuck up. You could have wrote in with just wondering if our arrangement is still on. Am I still coming to New Orleans?
About the money, it could have went so differently,
easily.
Bro. It could have went so differently.
It could have went differently.
You're still my number one.
Feelings are involved.
We can't sit here and act like niggas not stupid out here. That people don't fuck up shit by their own.
I mean, how do we get here? How do we get to this conversation?
That's why I said there are.
We agree on that.
That's why I said there are feelings in it, but I definitely think the bag fucked up.
Your feelings outweigh the money so much that she could not keep her fucking mouth shut.
She kept tweeting after
that. Can we concede that?
No, all the surgery fucked it up because look at Antonio Brown. All he had to do was shut up for 4 days, and that nigga couldn't shut up for 4 days and fucked up a bag.
Because he had feelings. He felt like they hurt his feelings.
They hurt his
feelings. And he wanted to tell them
hurt feelings. Hurt feelings.
That's CTE. She got all this fucking plastic surgery done. She got all that plastic surgery done, and it's fucked her up.
CTE.
Antonio Brown had CTE. I'm talking Moriah Mills got plastic surgery.
Like that, bro.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm sorry, AB, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
That is.
I can be convinced.
We got to end the episode right here.
This topic got crept back into the open.
Can I tell this quick story before we get the podcast?
I mean, shit, we over an hour, so go ahead.
It's gonna be quick. So the doctor, and I took her to the doctor last Thursday. She had came in with a blue. When I went to go pick her up from work, she had a blue hand, and her arm wasn't feeling good and stuff. She said she was having spasms in the arm, so she said, I was asking her, is she good? Does she want to go to the doctor right now? No, I'm all right. So we get to the house. Listen, we get to the house and she chilling and she wake up. She said, yeah, I was going to go to the doctor. So we go to the doctor. That's when I text her, I want to go be able to make it. I said, God damn, I was trying to do this earlier so I could still make the pod. So we get to the doctor and she get back there and the lady asking her what's wrong. She's telling her I got blueness in my hand and everything. So the doctor's like, okay, she asked her a couple questions, and then she go over and get this alcohol swab, come back, rub it on her hand, the blue shit comes off her hand.
So what the fuck?
I don't fucking know. Her hand was never blue. And I asked her earlier, did you wash your hands? Is it like something you touch? She's like, no, I washed my hands. I'm like, what the fuck is you?
So her arm is all good?
If she was just having probably a muscle spasm. That was it. We literally walked in there, sat down for 10 minutes, and then left.
So you got a doctor's bill for no reason.
For no reason. So my words for the day is, wash your hands.
Josh, Alisha, y'all got encouraging words?
The ocean is a scary place.
Facts.
Remember that.
Alisha.
Stay your ass on. Stay your ass out the water, man.
don't get in your feelings.
Listen.
Stay the course.
And to piggyback off Alisha, don't fuck up the bag because you mad that the game didn't go in your favor. All right, y'all, let's go do it this week. I'm Clay Tizzle.
I'm Jay Smooth.
Alisha A.
And Mondo.
Snapping
out.
Peace.
Easy.